Hey y'all, happy Wednesday, and I'm here for a quick story time and a little bit of Wisdom Wednesdays. This is right here is my raised bed garden. I got into gardening as a hobby that I always wanted to pursue, but I never tried it. And in fact, this was one of the things I wanted to take up when I was out of a relationship with my narcissist. And in fact, I have a video talking about rediscovering the self worth, and I'm about to link it somewhere up there. Yeah, somewhere up here. Anyway, story time, the very narcissistic caterpillar. So, a couple of days ago, I was out in, watering the garden. I've got a bunch of herbs and spices, and I've got some pumpkins, some squash, strawberries, random flowers, things like that. Just, to get the garden going. And on one of the plants in particular was a dill plant. And that dill plant had a very fat, practically engorged caterpillar on it. And it was really pretty to look at. Okay. My daughter was like, "Oh my God, a caterpillar." And, we're over here like poking it and watching its little orange, I guess you could say feelers or antenna or whatever come up. And it was just amazing, right? But what it was doing was it was just munching away on the dill plant. So I called a couple of my friends who are also like urban gardeners, and they're like, "Dude, if you don't want the dill, that's fine. But if you do want to eat the dill, or if you do want to use the dill, you're going to have to get the caterpillar off of it." Well, anyway, the caterpillar brought friends, but those friends left, and it just pretty much ate everything on the dill plant, to the point in which the only thing that was left of the dill was stalks, right? And it just pretty much ate everything in the dill plant within like 2 or 3 days. And once the dill was completely devoured to the point it was just stalks, the caterpillar moved on. It just upped and left. Now these kinds of caterpillars grow into, I think, was it black butterflies or black swallowtail butterflies, something like that. I gotta figure out or find what it is that they grow into. But the reality is that once the caterpillar got its full of nutrients off the dill, and the dill didn't have anything else to give it, it left. Just like when the narcissist takes us for all of our supply, and when we are just dried up, used up, can't do anymore, they go and they discard us for the next shiny plant, right? The next shiny person, the next shiny thing, okay? Now, when I looked at the dill, it was dead to my eyes. It was dead. It was just these stalks, green stems sticking up out of the ground, and that's it. When I came back a few days later, we had a couple of heavy rains, things like that. Guess what? The dill started to grow again without the caterpillar, and it's looking like it's going to be fuller than it was before, because now it can start off fresh. Okay? There's a lesson to that. Couple lessons. Number one, narcissists are just like this caterpillar. They will use you up until you go. They'll use you up until they are ready to go. And that's usually when you have nothing else left to give them. Okay? Now, second lesson is, you may look like you're defeated, you may look like you're down, you may look like it's over, but there's still life within you. The third lesson is, even though you are just depleted and drained, because you have life in you, you can rebuild, you can regrow, you can come back fuller, stronger, better, greener than you were before the narcissist came. Okay? The fourth lesson, which is a little darker, is that because you're growing, you are still a potential target for a narcissist. So you got to be smart. Okay? Now this dill plant is going to grow back, and guess what? There may be other caterpillars who want to feed off of it. We don't want that to happen. Okay? You are not this dill plant. You are better than this dill plant. Okay? You have the spark and the fire within you to come back better and stronger than you were when you were with these folks. You got to believe that. All right. So that's my take on the very narcissistic caterpillar. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, I want to say a thank you to everybody who's subscribed. I mean, yeah, at the time of this video, I have about 50 subscribers. That's a big deal for me because last week I had like 8. Okay, that means there are 50 people that I'm able to help with what I'm able to share. I saw an infographic the other day that there are 60 million victims of narcissistic abuse in America alone. 60 million. If I can help 50 of those out, man, I'm happy. All right. And by the way, big shout out to Love Over Narcissism, and that's my bro from Brooklyn, and my sister, Say No to Narcs, for shouting me out. Honestly, my numbers didn't jump until y'all did that. Okay, and I appreciate y'all for doing that. And go check out their channel. Just to give you a heads up, my videos drop at 3 p.m. on Fridays. 3 p.m. Friday, that's when my video drops. Love Over Narcissism comes on at 4 p.m. on Fridays. Make sure you tune in to him. And just Say No to Narcs, I'm not sure, and I apologize, I'm not sure about the schedule of her videos, but she's always putting out fire content. Listen, there are a lot of YouTubers out there who are putting out fire content. Get involved, get in there, get absorbed and plugged into the truth. There's so many people who can help you and who got takes that will probably answer the questions you're looking for. All right, we all in this together. Remember, in life, you can either go through it or grow through it, and I want to help y'all to grow through it just the way I did. All right, y'all have a good one. Enjoy your day. Peace out. I'll see y'all Friday, 3 p.m. New video dropping.